Hey, what's up, North County? Welcome to the Western Way, and we have something special coming up for you right now. We have the PBR coming to town. We have Justin Andrade here that's going to be telling us all about it, man. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you guys for having me.
Man, I'm excited, man. I'm
appreciate
super
it.
excited.
Yeah.
So, well, let's start back to the beginning. So, you're a bull rider.
I'm a former bull rider, raised in the East Bay, graduated from Livermore High, junior rodeo to high school rodeo. Got a scholarship to rodeo in college, and then went into pro rodeo and pro bull riding.
What was the experience like that in college?
I I I loved college. I used to ride all three rough stock events. I wanted to be Ty Murray, which was the greatest ever in my opinion.
Oh,
And
yeah.
anyway, so I rode bareback horses, saddle bronc horses, and bulls. And believe it or not, bronc riding was my best event in college.
Oh, really?
And then went to rodeo, my pro rodeo my rookie year, and in Dodge City, Kansas, getting off a bull in the mud. I hyperextended my knee, so that put me out back then for a year. The second time I did it, it only took like 5 months, but that was the technology swing, you know. So was out for a while, and then came back and got invited to go on this pro bull riding, to this pro bull riding. It was a BRO back in those days, and end up on that bull riding tour for 4.5 years. So never went to any rodeos.
No kidding.
Yeah. So that kind of pulled me away from riding bucking horses, but
Were you thankful for that?
I mean, it was great. You had to ride once a week, got to fly in and fly out. You were riding, getting on the best bulls against the best bull riders, against the most money on TV. So it was good, and I kind of fed off of that, and end up being the world champion, bull riders only world champion, and then I'm third and fourth the other a couple years. The one year I was hurt a lot, actually.
So you were back. So you obviously, I mean, there were songs, Smoking Armadillos, Red Rock, and all that stuff. But I mean, did you ride any legendary bulls like that?
Yeah, so Red Rock was before my time, but I Bodacious, when I was competing.
Oh, yeah.
Bodacious was hot, and I could have drew him almost every week, and I never did. The closest I got to drawing Bodacious, which was at the World Finals in Vegas, and it was kind of a neat deal. First time bull riding's been broadcast live on national TV, so it was a Fox coverage, and we had Terry Bradshaw doing the behind the chutes interviews. It was a neat
How
deal.
was that?
It was awesome. So before, like 3 or 4 days before the event, production was all getting set up, and Bradshaw was getting educated on the bull riding. So we ran Bodacious in, and just for him to sit on, and Bo, when he got in the chutes, he'd put his front feet under him, his back feet under him, and he had just a C in his back, and he's just muscled up. You could probably hardly get your legs down in him. So we have a vest and a helmet on Bradshaw, but we sliding him in there.
He got on.
He sat on him, and he said, "You guys are effing nuts."
Right?
But we wanted to give him a little taste of what bull riding felt like,
Oh, my gosh.
And anyway, it was a neat deal. But anyway, Terry Don West, it was supposed to be $1 million match between Terry Don West and Bodacious. TDW in the second or third round, bull flipped up in the chutes on him and broke his face pretty good. He did come back to ride his final bull, and he ended up winning the world title that year. And anyway, so the production guys are coming. Next guy they're looking at is me. He says, "Will you get on him? Will you get him?" I said, "I'll get on him for half, guaranteed."
Regardless.
Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't go for it. So I said, "Heck no, I'm not getting on him."
Wow.
Yeah.
So he just died a few years back, right?
Yeah, I think it's been more like 10 years ago.
Was that the one that was on Jackass?
No, Bodacious was never on Jackass. I don't know what bull that would have been.
Huh.
Yeah, I know there's a couple of yaks involved on that show and stuff.
Right?
Yeah, but anyway, then I ended up getting hurt again. And then when I came back, I started getting on broncs a little bit and rodeoing. Wanted to start riding bucking horses again, and just picked around and just went to the biggest rodeos. I think I went to 40 rodeos, but they had tour finales. So the winter series and summer series, the high money winners got to go to the tour finales, and all that money counted towards the NFR. And then I made the bull riding in the NFR, and at the NFR I broke my neck.
And then that was it.
Pretty much. I came back and I rehabbed for a year. I came back and just minor hits that I've taken many times. I was getting numb up my arms and the back of my legs and stuff. And then my wife told me that we were pregnant with our son Chase. So
Oh, congratulations!
I was like,
That's awesome.
I'm not going to raise my son in a wheelchair, and been there and done it. And it was a good time. I had a good 11-year run.
So 11 years
Yeah.
of professional bull riding
Yeah.
and broncs and everything else.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So what did you like more on the bulls versus the broncs?
The bulls, I just liked it was just the adrenaline and the atmosphere around bull riding. And basically the bull riding tour, you know. It's just, you know, the hype, the cameras, the money, all that kind of, I fed off all that kind of stuff.
That's kind of the draw of any rodeo is that, you know, the grand finales at the end of the rodeo,
Yeah,
which is the bull riders.
That's what keeps everybody's butts in the seats.
Now
Yeah.
think about the PBR now, you
Yeah.
know, compared to it was, you know, 20 years ago.
It's
I mean,
come a long ways.
tell me
Yeah.
about that transition from the way it was back then to the way it is that we see it now.
Well, the BRO and the PBR were kind of at the BRO was first, and the PBR came, and they were going together at a certain time, and then finally, basically, PBR kind of took over, and the BRO went away, and but it's come a long ways. Now they have teams events, and the money keeps getting bigger and better, and
it's super popular.
oh yeah. So like, what changed that, in my opinion, is Randy Bernard. He was a fair manager for here in Paso Robles, and he started managing the PBR and just took it to a whole new level. Brought big time sponsors in, big TV production in, and he's why the PBR is what it is right now, I think.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, fast forward, you started a production company,
Yes.
doing your own bull riding events.
Yeah.
Tell me how that started.
Well, it actually started. I was pretty bitter. I wasn't done competing, you know, when I broke my neck and that. So I went up on a ranch that we were on Pacheco Pass, Rancho El Toro, and stayed there pretty much on the ranch, except taking the kids to my son to baseball practice and wrestling practice, and just needed to get away from it for a while. And then I started getting hungry again, and even when I was competing, I'd look at all the production and what was going on, and I was like, man, that's cool, that sucks. Just kind of picking the whole thing apart, and knowing in the back of my mind that it'd be neat to produce events someday. And so anyway, I formed a company called Vision Quest Events LLC. Vision Quest wrestling movie was my favorite movie growing up.
Nice.
And so did that, and 13 years later, here we are. And
But how was the beginning of it? Because I mean, obviously, you've never had that experience before, right?
well, I had one of my old traveling partners and friend, Judd Mortensen. We did some events together for about the first 7 years, and he had already been producing. So he helped me a lot. You know, he kind of knew the routine and taught me a lot about it. And then anyway, so I guess the goal is to get bigger and better every year. You know, the one event, the Idaho PBR Classic, it's I think going to be 11 years old this year. So anyway, we're trying to make that event bigger and better every year. This area came available because Salinas used to be a PBR event, and they would swap to Extreme Bulls, and the PBR has a jurisdiction where other producers can't put a PBR event within a certain area. So I thought you know, it was a perfect opportunity to get this area locked down, and that's where we're at right now.
So we'll segue right into the Paso Robles event that you have now locked in for August 27th,
29th, Saturday, August 29th.
29th. I'm sorry.
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
So, which is going to be huge. When was the last time that any PBR came through Paso Robles?
Man, I was still competing. That's actually when Randy was still a fair manager. It was a million years ago, and it was a great event, outstanding event. Actually, I think because that event was so successful and how good of a job Randy did with the fair and that event, I think that's had a lot to do with him moving over to the PBR event.
So you have this coming August 29th, Paso Robles Event Center. You have, I believe you're saying the performance is going to start about later in the day because it's going to we
we're going to have an 8 o'clock performance, and we'll have a concert with it. You were out there with me earlier. We're going to have some big screens, and we're going to set it up different than it has been in the past. I think it's going to be really neat deal.
How many bull riders are you going to have here?
Well, we'll either have 35 with 10 heads back into the final round, or we'll have 20 make it a 2-header. We'll just see. We'll cross that bridge closer to the event.
And how does the bull riders get selected or be a part of this, inaugural event here in Paso Robles?
Well, they just go. They got to be PBR member first of all, and then there's an entry system set up through the PBR, so it tells you how much money is added. At this one right now, there's 25,000 added. I'd like to bump it up. We'll just see how the advertising comes in, and then move from there. But so there's an entry system. They call the entry office and enter it.
And so we got, these are top ranked bull riders and bulls probably as well, right?
Absolutely. The bull riders will be coming from everywhere. Bulls will be coming from the western part of the United States. We will have some California bulls. I have a friend, Tim Roberts, that always sets my pins together for me. And that way I don't have 10 million stock contractors beating my door. Can I get a bull in? Call Tim.
Yeah, it must be hard.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt is what it is. And then, but he sets all our pins together for me, and he's done that for about 7 years now.
So with the bull riders and the bulls coming from all over the country, so to speak, you're right in between some of the top PBR events.
Correct. So at the beginning, I didn't think I was going to be able to make this deal happen because the fair gave me 2 or 3 dates, and on the PBR tour, there's already 2 or 3 bull rides. I wasn't going to get any of the good top guys, And I was like, man, this might not work this year, And then talked to the PBR office, and they said, hey, there's a teams break. If you can go Saturday the 29th, that'd work out good. There's only one other bull riding on the tour, and that's in Belton, Texas. And so I circled back to the fair and proposed it, and an event a few days that was supposed to be a few days before or after, I can't remember, canceled, and that's how we ended up locking down the 29th.
So what are some of the bull riders? Can you hand select them, or do they have to do the normal process?
You can sometimes, but so I have some friends like Ross Coleman. I reached out to him, and he's going to send some of his guys down there from his team, and you can, but for the most part, it's just an entry system.
And are the tickets on sale now?
They just went up. Yep.
And where does people find that at?
Rodeoticket.com or visionquestevents.net is the best place to get them right now. I'll get some venues locally once I start printing tickets that'll sell them too.
And more importantly, we have to make sure that people are buying from like legit websites because do you have that problem in yours? Oh
my gosh, it's horrible. These guys come in, and it makes the event and the PBR look bad too. Because if you try to set your ticket prices where a family can come enjoy themselves, these guys go in there and they buy a block of your best tickets, preferred seating or whatever, and then they turn around and sell them. So just say $45 preferred seating. They'll turn around and put them on sale $125 on the internet, saying that it is the real ticket, but they're marking the ticket up high, and then that word gets around. and people say we can't afford to go to this event.
And it makes you look
$125.
bad
Yeah,
because
yeah,
they're almost making it look like it's coming from your event. You're
yeah,
like a
and the
legit.
PBR and there's got to be a way to fix that, but I haven't come across a way yet.
I don't think
Yeah,
anybody has.
yeah,
So that's again, another thing to be concerned about.
yeah. I mean,
Because
you could say a non-refundable ticket, but then again, it's still the same thing. People are talking the ticket's too high, or they don't get them, and you have a block of empty seats because they got bought, but the guy that was trying to resell them didn't get them sold.
yeah, Justin, tell me how the transition or the process has changed from your very first event to now you're in your, what'd you say, your 13th year?
Yeah, it's mainly my network. So sometimes it doesn't work because schedules, there's conflicting schedules and that, but you have a group of people that you can work with, and you get a routine down. Like video production's been tough on this one because it's a brand new event and I just barely got it sanctioned, and it's the busiest time of year, so that's kind of been a problem. But your bullfighters, your rodeo announcers, your judges, secretary, backpins help, stock contractors,
A lot of
all that
people
kind of
involved,
stuff.
sounds like.
Yeah, there is. Yep.
So now when you watch the PBR on TV, you got the circle in the middle of the arena,
That's
right?
the Shark Tank. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you gonna have one of those?
Absolutely. Yep. So I usually put my big sponsors in the Shark Tank along with a camera or a cameraman. But it's a great seat. I dig it out, and about when where you're sitting in your seat, ground level is like just a hair below your knees. So you might get some dirt and manure thrown at you, maybe a horn stick through there, but the crowd loves it.
And these bulls are coming straight at him, right
Straight
out
at
of the
him, or it might be circling. Bull rider jumps up on top of there to get away as a safety net. Bull will be circling around that tank.
Are you gonna have the clown out there that's gonna be mic'd up as well?
Yeah, we'll have a clown and we'll have 3 bullfighters. So uh, the event I had before this, the Idaho Classic, I'm gonna have 4 bullfighters. Reason being is one of them's gonna do some video work for us.
So
So
he's gonna
he'll
be
step out and he'll get some cool angles that we can use, for not quite for the TV show, but for our own use for advertising purposes and stuff.
How come you never see bull riders wearing like GoPros like during the event?
Well, they have those meta glasses now. They work way better. You don't have a thing strapped on you. You just wear these glasses.
So they're getting action
Oh yeah, I
right
have
from
all
the
kinds
top.
of good footage from those things. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah,
That would be an awesome idea.
yeah,
We have something like that for this.
yeah. We will. Yep.
So when you look to Paso Robles, you got August 29th happening, the PBR. This is fully PBR sanctioned, the whole
Yeah,
9 yards.
it'll be a televised event. It'll be televised on Pluto TV through the channel Ride Pass,
Okay.
and it'll air 3 times. There'll be a tape delay, probably a day, just to clean up anything if something major was to happen, and then the following 2 weeks it'll air.
And so for your sponsors for it, are you still now you're obviously trying to get some sponsors for the event in August?
Yep.
Tell me
Yep.
about that.
That's the other thing. When you're in the area and you have the event repeatedly over the years, it gets easier and easier every year. You put a good show on, your advertisers get a good bang for their buck. They get to bring their crew, their employees, their friends to the event. And right after that, they're usually coming up to you, say, "What can we do next year to make this bigger and better?" But being the first year here, it's going to be pretty tough. But this is a good area, and I have friends that have pretty good networks around here. So yeah, we're looking for advertising partners, and at all levels.
And they can go to your website for that as well.
They can go to the website, and I have some people around here that are helping me sell advertising.
So looking forward to August 29th here. We looked at the arena today.
Yeah.
So the shoots are going to be more in the center of the arena versus like on the south end of the arena.
Yeah, we'll have right hand, left hand delivery, out gate through the middle. That, in my opinion, is the best spot where everybody has a good seat, and like we talked about earlier, where that video screen's going to be is a good spot. Everybody's going to be able to see it.
Now, will you have the skyboxes going as well?
Yeah, that's just going to be for our VIPs. The Heritage Skybox will be for my big advertising partners. The other Skybox, I might sell some tickets, and for my smaller level sponsors.
So everybody in the arena. So you're gonna have the main grandstand being your preferred seating, correct?
Yep.
Because that's gonna be facing the
No,
chutes.
the main face of the bucket shoots, that's going to be preferred, and then everything around that's going to be general.
Now, would you expect to sell out of this?
I hoped so. First year again, but PBR's got a good reputation, and if I do all my media kits right and put it out there, like through you guys and other resources, I think we should be all right.
Well, I think that, I mean, you kind of come to the right area. I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of the Western way, out here in the little small part of California.
Yeah.
And I think you have a lot of I mean, we got bull riders that live here locally.
Yeah.
You got Aaron Williams, which is down in Pismo Beach.
Yep.
You got Andy Guzman,
Yep.
little north.
Yeah, Andy actually won my Idaho Classic event last year. And I told him, I said, lock these two events down. So he better be coming here.
You better get here.
Yeah.
So people can go to your website, buy tickets right now. So you got preferred and you got general tickets going on right
Yep,
now.
right now.
Can people step into the VIP stuff
Not
yet?
yet. I'm gonna let it play out and try to get some more advertising partners in my back pocket before I start opening anything else up.
Any other secrets or news that you want to throw out right now?
You know what? No, I just all I gotta say is I'm excited about this venue. I think it's gonna be a great event that we could build on, and I'm ready to rock and roll.
Well, you can't ask for a better venue right here in the Central Coast. I mean, you're right here in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
You're right between, I mean, literally right between San Francisco, Los Angeles, right in the middle, little small town in Paso Robles.
Yeah.
And I mean, the event.
And the thing about this, the PBR's got a cult following too. So Paso Robles being Central Coast, next kind of close to the ocean, grape country, wine country. People come from out of state and come make a vacation out of it. And the Ava Hotel is our host hotel. So through the PBR website, our ticket agent, there'll be a link there. So anybody that wants to come stay with the bull riders at the host hotel, there will be a link and for a special discounted rate.
And that's a great hotel that just popped up less than a year ago.
Yep, it is.
3 stories.
Yep, got 3 restaurants, bars, and a big patio that overlooks the beautiful town of Paso Robles.
Now, will there be any type of after party going on over there?
We'll bring our group in and out of there through the event, but we're going to do Thursday night, we're at the Elks Lodge. We're going to do a bull rider draft so we'll draft the bull riders to teams, and I'll let my advertising partners do that. Then Friday night in the Heritage VIP area, we're going to do sponsor appreciation party, a benefit auction, which will be benefiting the Cal Poly Rodeo team, and then we'll Calcutta those teams off.
So let's step back to that real quick, Justin. Tell me about the draft. What is that all about?
Just like an NFL draft. So we'll have a board with bull rider stats, and I'll let my top sponsor to the lower level sponsors pick draft teams. So we'll either do 4-man teams or 6-man teams, depends on how I have it set up for the event. But we'll be able to they'll be able to draft their own team, make their own team off of the stats, and so you go from 1 to 6. Just say we have 6 people drafting teams or 6 groups drafting teams. Then you'll roll it right back up to 1 until there's no more bull riders, and then those teams will be set. And then the next night at our sponsor appreciation party, we'll auction off those teams, Calcutta them.
And then what's the prize?
However much money those teams bring. So we'll depending on how the group wants to do it, might be only play first and second. But I've had some of them that pay a lot of money.
So this sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, it is fun.
I mean,
it gets our advertising partners involved in the event more so.
how much fun have you been having doing this?
It's a lot of fun. I got to be honest, a little stressful this time because I'm in a new area and I have the Idaho Classic coming up in 30 something days. So it's getting to be crunch time on that event. So I really need to try to get as much stuff as I can get done here right now, and then head back to Idaho and make sure I finish up strong over there for the Idaho PBR Classic there.
So once you're done there, then your focus is back to Paso Robles.
Yep, absolutely.
And then you'll come back here for a couple weeks beforehand.
I'll be here for a month and a half at least, maybe 2 months beforehand. Yep.
Kind of start knocking on doors and getting
getting
the buzz
all my
going.
media, making sure I got all my big advertising partners, their high-res logos, so they can get the most bang for their buck. Get all my media kits handled. Start firing off, start pumping up for this event, so the public knows, what's happening around here.
Awesome. So we'll be able to get you back in here in a couple months before the event actually happens.
Yep. And like we talked earlier, I'd love to have you guys out for the Idaho PBR Classic, June 20th, Twin Falls, Idaho.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like. So what happens after this, Justin? What happens after Paso Robles?
Then I'm actually really looking for the perfect venue for New Year's Eve bull riding. And then that would spread everything out like more or less 90 days apart. I'll have 3 bull ridings a year, and if I don't find the right venue, then I won't do it.
And so right now, what I understand, you have two rodeos or 2 PBR events a
right
year.
now. Yep.
And so next year you want to push it up to 3.
Yep. This year, New Year's Eve, I'd like to, if I can find the right event.
What would be your ideal place?
Somewhere that has like 5,000, the seating capacity of 5,000, a smaller venue in a very nice area, and some rodeo fans,
And how did you pick Paso Robles for this event?
Well, like I said earlier, I was raised in the East Bay, and then I was on Pacheco Pass for a number of years, and I have a lot of friends that are farmers and ranchers around here. So I've been around the area. I know this is cowboy country, and I love this area. It's a beautiful area.
Did the PBR have to give you permission to come here?
Oh yeah, they gotta go in front of a sanctioning committee and everything.
And how did you pitch Paso Robles to them?
Well, they know the area because when Randy was running the show here, he had a PBR here, and with Salinas dropping out and going to an Extreme Bulls, it'll open this area up. So
awesome.
Yep.
Well, cool.
Yep.
Well, Justin, looking forward to it, man. Really am. Looking forward to every aspect of bull riding coming August 29th here in Paso Robles at the Paso Robles Event Center. Tickets are on sale right now.
Yes, sir.
VIP and general admission.
General and preferred right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And then you're looking, you're out there getting some sponsors. So any sponsors that are watching that want to get involved
with? Anybody that wants to advertise at this televised event, it's going to be a great event, and I'd love to have you as a partner.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The butterflies are there, right?
They're getting there. They're actually there for this event coming up. But no, it'll be fine.
Is the same butterflies before you get onto the bull?
Yeah, it's just kind of, yep. More stressful, way more stressful, really. I mean, bull riding was fun.
Right?
Yeah.
That was only 8 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? Awesome, Justin. Well, thanks for coming in, man. I'm really looking forward to August 29th. PBR coming to town, man.
Thank you, guys.
Excited.
Thank you.
Well, there you have it, guys. PBR is coming to Paso Robles August 29th at the Paso Robles Mid-State Fairgrounds. Guys, you do not want to miss this. Mark your calendars. Get ready. Tickets are live right now. You can go get your tickets right now and be a part of this inaugural event happening in Paso Robles. But as always, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wine Travelers Hideaway. Visit Atascadero. 805 Customs, MGP Coatings, 1776 Roofing and Gutters, Premier Ag, Trailer Barn, Story Termite and Pest Control, Borhone Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, Airflow Filter Services, Angela Hicks and Port Photography, Templeton Heating and Air, and Atascadero Chamber. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you at the PBR.
your home is your castle. It keeps you safe when the weather's rough. But if you're not taking care of your roof, things could get a little wild. 1776 Roofing with RoofMax will fix up the rough spots, treat the shingles, and give it years more life at a fraction of what a new roof costs. At TLC, your roof needs now. Call 805-900-1776.
When it comes to comfort, trust the team that's been keeping the North County homes cozy since 1995. At Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning, they're your hometown pros right here in Templeton. From tune-ups to repairs, remodels to new construction, even duct replacements and attic ventilation, they got you covered. Call your neighbors at 805-434-3741. Templeton Heating and Air Conditioning. Local, trusted, dependable.
Hi, I'm Glenn McWilliams.
And I'm Annie. As sixth-generation farmers, we understand what it takes to keep a ranch, a farm, and a community growing strong.
And that's why we started Premier Ag to bring quality feed, trusted Western wear, and real service to the Central Coast.
From hay delivery across the county to hands-on support for local youth and ag programs, we're proud to give back to the community that raised us.
And when we say from seed to stable, we mean it. We've walked the fields, we've fed the animals, and now we're here to serve families just like yours.
Come visit us at 1041 Paso Robles Street in Paso Robles and experience the difference of a store built by farmers for farmers.
From seed to store, where quality meets country.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today, we can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Looking for a top quality concrete coating in SLO County? Hi, I'm Matt Gifford with MGP Coatings, your trusted local expert in durable, long-lasting concrete coatings backed by Pentec's limited lifetime warranty. Whether it's residential or commercial, we deliver expert craftsmanship, premium products, and unbeatable customer service. When we say we make concrete great again, we mean it. As a locally owned, community-driven company, we take pride in transforming garages, patios, pool decks, wineries, and even interior spaces into stunning, functional areas. Are you ready to upgrade your space? Give us a call at 805-952-5301. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram, or visit mattgiffordpainting.com. Join the MGP Coating family today.
What's up, North County? This is Teresa Branch with Airflow Filter Service. We are a family-owned business right here in the North County. We have air filters, oils and lubricants, and hydraulic hoses. We provide services that include air filter cleaning, DPF cleaning, and waste oil collection. Come check us out at 1140 Ramada Drive, and we can help you with all your automotive and industrial vehicle needs.
Atascadero isn't your standard getaway. We're unique, just like you. We're growing, transforming, and figuring it out as we go. We're a town filled with innovators, artists, makers, and game changers. We're a little bit country, a little bit funky, and always authentic. We're here for your good times, your slow times, and your changing times. We're all in Atascadero. Come see for yourself. Learn more at visitatascadero.com.